Hey, what up everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you. I am all fired up. I am home from my last day of work. It's all over with. Basically now all I have to do is rip open my luggage. I have to go through it, make sure everything's going to be there. Do I have enough cords? Do I have enough plugs? Do I have all my batteries? Is my camera in my bag? This, that, or the other. Make sure I charge up my camera before I go to bed tonight. That way I won't freak out and think that I forgot to make my WrestleMania vlogs. I have had that nightmare before, but here we are. The last thing we do before we head out for WrestleMania tomorrow is going to be the WrestleMania prediction video. Everybody loves a prediction. Everybody wants to know the winners. Everybody wants to know who to call up their bookie and say, hey, I want to put it all on the Bellas. I think that Nikki's getting the big win. I don't know. I know that you can go on most of the time on Sundays, and the Mets fan or the Dolphins fan will let you know, the inside scoop of who they're betting on, and they do have some sort of an inside information. He went, or she went, it doesn't matter, I don't know, went a long string of pay-per-views without missing one match, and then finally he did make one mistake. But I think that honestly, if you stuck with his so-called script that he bets off of, I think you've come out the winner more times than not. I honestly don't even know where to go to gamble on wrestling. I think it's illegal everywhere in the United States, but I've never been to Reno. I've never been to Jersey. I don't want to be tempted. I think there's many times I've made videos and I've said, hey, bet the farm on Undertaker. There's no chance that he's going to lose to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30. And we lost the farm. So I'm not 100% sure. I like to, I like to play around a lot, but I like to play around with caution. I'm a pretty cheap man. I don't know if I would bet at all anymore, but I've gone to WrestleMania 31. I have the WrestleMania website up, and I've clicked the site for matches. I honestly don't think they have these listed in order of importance. I think they just have them put up in the order that they've put them there, but we'll just start at the beginning and we'll just knock out these in the opening. I don't know if it's the opening match, but the first match we're going to talk about, AJ Lee going up against it's AJ Lee and Paige going up against the Bellas. It's almost like I don't even watch wrestling. I don't even know the card for WrestleMania. It's funny. I was talking about this with my buddy Ryan at work. I was like, I can tell you the card to WrestleMania 7, basically in order, who wrestles, who wins, and WrestleMania 31. I'm going to have to sit here and think for a few minutes before I can name all the matches and who's going to be there and everything like that. And WrestleMania 7 was in 1990, 15 years ago. Good God. All right, AJ Lee and Paige going up against the Bella Twins. I'm honestly going to pick the baby faces in this. I think Paige and AJ are going to win it. Best case scenario is we see a fatal four-way between these girls at good old Extreme Rules. That's what I'm really hoping for. So, got to pull for Paige and AJ to get the win. From there, we'll go to Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins. Honestly, in my opinion, I believe that Seth Rollins is going to get the win over Randy. I know that Randy's been gone for 6 months. It doesn't mean that this has to be their last match. It does come at a weird time right now with Seth Rollins having the Money in the Bank. That Money in the Bank contract that's in there is only good until June. So, he's only got a month and a little bit of time before we get to see wait a minute. He's only got 2 months or so with that briefcase. I know that, the game's open. Seth Rollins is a guy that he has feuded with Brock Lesnar, and, he is a partner with Roman Reigns, so he is a bright spot of the future for WWE. He could even be the main eventer of Extreme Rules. With Roman Reigns, winning the championship, maybe Brock Lesnar going out. It is a little bit weird. I wonder if they're going to tweak the Money in the Bank this upcoming year with maybe they can go after any championship they would like. With the fact that, Brock is re-signed, he might keep the championship, and he's not around all the time. This last year has been pretty weird, I must say. But I'm going to pick Rollins to beat Orton. In the WrestleMania kickoff, we got the champs, Masters of the Universe, Kid and Cesaro going up against a New Day, the Matadors, and the Usos. No word yet on if Jey Uso is 100% cleared and ready to wrestle, or if he's just going to be going out and standing on the apron, representing the Usos and making sure that they're a part of the tag team scene at WrestleMania, since they've already named the match before the injury. Honestly, you can cross off the Matadors. I don't think the Usos is going to have their day. Kid and Cesaro is an easy pick, but I'll tell you what, I'm sitting in my seat. I'm going to be jamming out. I want a New Day to pick this up. Big E Langston and Kofi Kingston for the win. I know that's a gamble, but it's the gamble that I'm willing to take. I'll save that one because that's the main event. I won't forget about that. And that's a big one, too. Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Lots of talk about the NXT guy going in. I have that Finn Balor is going to be winning the NXT tournament and going on and competing in the WrestleMania 31 match. I think that, honestly, it's going to be Sheamus' day. We didn't get to see him on Monday Night Raw. Not 100% sure if he's even going to be a part of WrestleMania 31, but why bring him back at the night after WrestleMania Monday Night Raw? Sheamus is a guy people like, but is he really going to get this big over a standing pop? I'm not 100% sure. I know that they do like to have returns on that Raw show, but I'll pick Sheamus to win this, even though he isn't even named yet. From there, we'll go to the Intercontinental Championship ladder match. Lots of guys in there. Daniel Bryan, Stardust, Dolph Ziggler, Luke Harper. We got Dean Ambrose, R-Truth, and Wade Barrett. I got Dean Ambrose pulling this one down. It's been a story for well over 2 months that Dean Ambrose wants to get his hands on the Intercontinental Championship because he wants to get his picture in that hallway. I do believe that he's going to be getting that chance. I know that Daniel Bryan lost 2 matches to Dolph Ziggler. Those were on SmackDown on Monday Night Raw, and it would be an easy bet to get that one, but I'm going to pick Ambrose to get the big win here. From there, we'll go to Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt. Undertaker, why are you coming back to lose to Bray Wyatt? Lose 2 in a row. I know that the words out of Michael Cole's mouth after he lost at WrestleMania 30 was the Undertaker was now immortal, and it is just 2 dudes going in there and having a match. Undertaker, a guy with a whole lot of mystique around him. We haven't seen him in a year. Bray Wyatt's a guy that can't buy a win, pretty much, but honestly, I want to pick Bray. I know that they made a lot of mistakes with Bray by losing at WrestleMania 30 against John Cena, but I just don't see Taker getting called up saying, hey, you want to come to WrestleMania and lose to Bray Wyatt. That's just me. From there, we'll go to the United States Championship. John Cena going up against Rusev. I got Cena getting the win, but honestly, I love you, Cena. I'm all about the red, white, and blue. I want you to bring the championship back to America, but I'm sitting in my seat. I'm cheering for Rusev, baby. That's my boy. From there, we'll go to Sting versus Triple H in the semi-main. Honestly, I love you, Triple H. I'm going to be rooting for you. I'm going to cheer for you. I'm going to act like I don't even know who this Sting jabroni is. But Sting's getting the win in this one. Doesn't make sense for him to come make his debut after 14 years. And doesn't really look like he's going to be a big part of the upcoming future. No stipulation about him becoming the general manager of Raw. No stipulation about the Authority being kicked out of power. It's just going to be another day at the office the next day, more than likely. Sting won't even be at Raw. He'll be on a jet on the way home. From there, we'll go to Brock Lesnar going up against Roman Reigns. World Heavyweight Championship time. The game changed with Brock Lesnar saying that he was not leaving the WWE. He was to be staying and be a part of the bright future for WWE. And I don't know. I still think that Roman's going to get that championship. They built him up too much. I don't know what happens to this guy if you build him up and knock him down. I know some people say he might get humbled, but I don't know. I just think that it'll be a bad taste in this guy's mouth. They probably made this guy all the promises in the world. I know that they want to keep Brock. I know that it's a lot of money and it's a big investment in the future, but Roman's getting that championship, and I know I'm leaving WrestleMania 31 with a smile on my face. That's a money in the bank guarantee. I can get you that. I'm going to have a ton of fun, guys. I'm going to be hitting the road noon tomorrow, Wednesday, whatever it is. I'll be on the road. Give me a tweet, give me a text, say what's up, everybody, if you see me. Awesome times. WrestleMania 31 right up around the corner.